Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video on the new L'Oreal True Match Cushion. This is the foundation. Is it a foundation? Yes, it's a foundation, so it's not a BB cream. And you guys know that I did a video recently on the Laneige BB cream, which is basically the same exact thing, just more expensive. It's like $30-something. This is a lot cheaper. And I wanted to do kind of like a comparison slash first impressions, just because since I've tried out something similar to this before, I thought it'd be interesting to get kind of like a, like a comparison type of video out about this. So this is a really unique product. This whole concept, the cushion concept, is really new to America. I think it's been around in other countries for a long time. A lot of people, when I posted the Laneige BB cream cushion one, they're like, this isn't like a new concept, and I was like, well, it is in America. Like, we don't really have these. This is just now, like, picking up its speed. So basically what it is, it's like a little compact, and it has a little sponge here, and then you open it up, which I haven't opened it yet, and then there's a little cushion in here. I'm gonna pull it open. And you have the foundation cushion here, and it's actually like a cushion. It's not foundation, it's like a sponge filled with foundation, if that makes sense. So this is a little bit cheaper packaging than the Laneige packaging. It's lighter. It just doesn't feel as high-end as the Laneige BB cream would. The nice thing about this, though, there's more like of a selection of colors. There's the warm, cool, and neutral. So it's N3.5, and it's in classic buff. So that's a huge plus because the Laneige BB cream only came in 3 colors. There's a pretty good selection, and L'Oreal is always really, really good with color selection. So that's one thing I always love about L'Oreal foundations. The other downside to this versus the Laneige is the Laneige has refills. This one doesn't. So if you really, really like the Laneige, you don't have to repurchase the packaging, which is like $30-something, I think. You can just buy the refills, which are much cheaper. If you want to repurchase this one, you have to buy the whole foundation over again, which isn't too big of a deal, being that it is cheaper. I'm going to put all the details right here like I usually do, as far as all the details behind this foundation, you know, how much it costs, all that kind of thing, so you guys can get a full idea of all like the details of this foundation. So before I go any further, this is really, really hard to find your correct shade, let me tell you. Even though there is a lot of shades to choose from, there is absolutely no way for you to actually see what color the foundation is. So I found it absolutely almost impossible to know what color I was. I kind of had to go off of just having a lot of knowledge in what colors I normally am. So that's the only downside. They did have these little stickers, like it looked like a little stack of business cards, and you could like remove the stickers. They were like clear, and you could stick them on your hand and you could kind of see what color would best suit you. I don't really think that they were that helpful. I felt like they were a little bit off. So I don't feel like I really went off of what those little cards said. So we're gonna like cross our fingers, because according to the cards, this one would be too dark for my skin. But I'm like, I'm never the lightest shade in foundations, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply it. So what you do, so you put the pad on your fingers just like this, and you just press it into the cushion. Just like that. Whoa. Okay, so it's very overflowy. I'm really used to the BB cream, the Laneige one, and one thing that I've noticed about that one is it doesn't have a lot of product in it, which is one huge downside to it. I ran out of product in that thing so fast. So this has way more product in the actual container. Like with the Laneige one, I felt like I really had to press to get any BB cream on the sponge. So according to what my subscribers said, the best way to apply this is to do really fast patting motions, and that's what gives you the like airbrushed look. I feel like this is probably a light to medium coverage. It's definitely not like a heavy coverage foundation by any means. I feel like I'm gonna have to do 2 coats of this. I mean, if you like the light coverage feel, this would definitely be for you. For me, if I'm gonna get a foundation, I prefer something just a little heavier. So I feel like this is pretty messy. Like, as you guys can see, it got on the back of the sponge. So yeah, there's that. But so I'm gonna do just a little bit more, a second coat. It kind of gives you a nice airbrushed look. That's the nice thing about these, is the look is really airbrushed. So that is the foundation with no powder, no concealer, and I do feel like I look glowy. I feel like I have a nice glow to my skin. My skin is really good right now, guys. I don't know what is with my skin, but it's super, super clear, and I haven't liked my skin this much in a really long time. but I feel like it's just like light to medium coverage. I don't feel like this is a heavy coverage foundation. Like if you have really, really heavy acne or a lot of age spots or hyperpigmentation, I don't know how well this would actually cover it. I do have some hyperpigmentation on my cheekbones, and I do feel like I can see through the foundation a little bit right there. I don't hate it, like it's not something that I can't stand, but I do feel like this is lighter coverage. So I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Photoready concealer. This is a little concealer stick. I'm just gonna go under my eyes. I'm just gonna rub this in with my fingers. So I definitely feel like this foundation needs to be set with powder. It's definitely not like it doesn't dry to a powder finish by any means. It definitely feels sticky on your skin, a little bit wet on your skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. So that is my face with the powder on. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my makeup before I give you guys a quick rundown of my thoughts so far. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I just applied the rest of my makeup, and if you guys are wondering, I use the Gwen Stefani palette. So basic rundown of this foundation, I'm gonna say light to medium coverage. One thing that I really like about this versus the Laneige foundation is there's more product inside. I felt like I ran out of that Laneige BB cream so fast, like ridiculously fast, especially for the price. I was like, really? I don't know how long this is gonna last. Maybe I can do like an update on Twitter or something so you guys know, but there is a lot more product in here, which is a plus. I don't know why, but like when I look up close, maybe I'm just getting old, but I feel like it's like sinking into my pores or something. Like it looks really chalky on my skin. I feel like it looks like really up close. Like from far away it looks really nice, but up close, it just kind of has like this ashy, chalky look to it, which I don't know if it maybe I'm just being overly picky right now. Yeah, right now it's okay. I don't know how happy I'm with it right now. It's okay. But yeah, that's my thoughts so far. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say about this. So right now I'm going to say that this foundation is maybe like a 3. As on my scale, being that I kind of like heavier coverage, but that's just me. I will check in a little bit to let you guys know what I think. Right now it's about 12 o'clock, so I will check in a little bit later and let you guys know what I think. Alright guys, so I'm back with my update, and it's about 7 o'clock right now, and I'm actually really pleasantly surprised with the lasting power of this foundation. I don't notice too much. I feel like I'm a little bit on the oily side, kind of in like my T-zone area. And under my eyes right here is where I tend to like really show oil because I have like these really deep set eyes. But other than that, I do feel like it's pretty decent, but not the best. I've seen better, I'm afraid. Yeah, and I also feel like kind of like my pores, it's kind of sunk into my pores just a little bit, which I don't like too much. You know, it's alright. I'm not gonna say that it's like amazing or anything. I'm still gonna give it probably like a 3. And not only that, like it's so crazy how you can go from like one extreme to another. Like when I first tried the Laneige BB cream, I was like so obsessed with the packaging and like how you apply it and stuff. And I think sometimes like that new quality or like that new aspect to a product, like something that you've never seen or tried before, you can almost like get overly excited to where you think that you really like it, but after using them for a decent amount of time, I don't like the application process. The application process just takes way too long, and I just tend to use my other foundations before those ones. It just takes too long, and I'm just too impatient, and I don't have a lot of time in the morning. So that's my full review. I'm gonna give it about 3 stars. Would I recommend this? Not as much as other foundations. It may work for you, it may not, but it's just not my favorite. So I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I hope you found this interesting. Let me know in the comments below if you ended up trying this and if you really, really liked it, or if you didn't like it, or what your thoughts were on it. And also don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I like to update you guys on my first impressions on Twitter. So if I, try out a product, usually a month or 2 later, I will update you guys there and let you guys know kind of my thoughts later in the future. So if my thoughts have changed, that's where you're gonna find out. So I think that's it, guys, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!